Hi
Oh,
guys.
sorry.
Hi guys, this is Holistic Health Harry and our Rise Talk Show. Today we're joined by a very special guest, Mr. Sachin Sharma, all the way in Mumbai, India, I believe. You're in Mumbai, Sachin.
No, no, no.
No?
Gujarat, Gujarat,
Gujarat. Okay,
near
Gujarat.
near Baroda, Ahmedabad. Yeah,
Okay. Awesome. Well, I've known
yeah.
you a while on Facebook and I've seen you around and I love your information and the fact you're joining in the groups and joining in discussions on my threads. And I know you've got a lot of your own
Yeah.
information. So I thought I'd interview you and ask you about your health journey and how you come into the things you did. So can I start by asking you, how did you get into health? And when did you get into all this stuff? What time?
Yeah. So um, my health journey started 3 years back. Um, Before that, I was, you can say, dark night of soul.
Hmm.
Uh, I had been into a narcissistic marriage for almost more than 10 years.
Oh, wow.
Uh,
Hmm.
so when I was 26, I got married,
Hmm.
and then I somehow managed for 10 years to stay with the person.
Hmm.
Then in 2012, I decided to go for separation, and
Hmm.
then again I entered into reconciliation, and then finally enough is enough point has come
Hmm.
that I cannot I gave up.
Hmm.
Being an empath, I was always thinking that I can still manage. In this dilemma, I took almost more than 10 years
Not 10 years. Wow.
until a point I reached
Hmm.
where I decided to give up and
Hmm.
focus only on me. At
Yeah.
that time, I was not aware. I was not at all aware what will I do.
Hmm.
Before that, I left my job in 2012.
Hmm.
I was a very high paying job. It was. I was
All right.
earning almost $2,000 per month. It was
Wow.
very good.
Yeah.
It was, yeah, very good
Hmm.
amount in India,
Hmm.
because in India the cost of living is very less. So
Hmm.
uh, so after then I started doing services here and there. I don't know what to do. I was giving services to NGOs, this and that. I was doing time pass basically. I don't know what to do.
Hmm.
um, and I was not having any health problem so far.
Hmm.
Even while my dark nights of this kind of time period, I was not having any health issue, because naturally I was empath.
Hmm.
So there is no physical issue. Even while going to a very this kind of such a turbulence in my life,
Hmm.
I was very happily sleeping and eating properly.
Right.
So
Good.
health is not a concern. Health
Hmm.
is not a concern for me at all.
Hmm.
But when I got the age of 40, I
Hmm.
could see the impact on my health. Like my
Hmm.
beard was getting white, my eyesight increased.
Hmm.
I got two number eyesight,
Hmm.
and I was also being addicted to eating tobacco for 10 years. Uh,
Okay.
so once in a day
Is
I
that
was.
the is that what the thing that India bung is it called bung? Is that something like bung or something else I'm thinking of? Is that
No,
correct?
no, bhang,
No.
no,
No.
not
No
bhang.
bung. Not bung.
Bhang
Okay.
is like
Oh, something
sadhus
else.
and all do.
Oh,
But chewing tobacco
chewing
and
tobacco.
cigarette are common.
Oh, okay.
Tobacco and cigarette are
Sorry,
common.
cigarette. Mm-hmm.
But I used to do it. I was not even addicted to tobacco also.
Hmm.
But once in a day I was taking.
Hmm.
So I could see the health issue. And then I could also see that my shoulder was getting like this. Uh,
Hmm.
the right shoulder
Hmm.
was getting tighten and tighten.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay. So that was, many people told me, why your shoulder is like this.
Hmm.
And I didn't know what is this. And at one point of time, while playing kabaddi, I got hit also, and I
Hmm.
didn't know what to do. I didn't heal my right hand.
Hmm.
Okay, so I didn't know what is this problem at all, because it was not an outside pain. If I go to doctor,
Hmm.
even doctor doesn't know, because it is internally very strong. What you call
Hmm.
need of healing
Yeah.
on my right shoulder.
Hmm.
And at that time I didn't know, but now I know what is the problem.
Hmm.
uh, Generally I'm a leftist. Left side, my left side is strong.
Hmm.
So if you know that concept of left brain, right brain,
Hmm.
and my there is a septum here, and my right side of nose is breathing less. And
Okay.
ultimately that is the root cause of everything.
Mm.
Like my right eye number is more, my right shoulder is weak,
Ah, so the
like
right
that.
side of your body, which is your left brain hemisphere, it's the opposites, isn't it? The right side of the body, left brain. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
yeah,
Yeah, your left
yeah,
brain was.
yeah.
Yeah,
Left brain controls right body, right
yeah,
brain controls left body.
yeah. That's the one.
So my, and left body is about emotions,
Mm, mm.
and left body is woman, and right body is man.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
Correct. Siva and Shakti.
Mm,
Right. So like if I can give you one example, 1 plus 1 is equal to 2
mhm,
is right body. When
mm.
1 plus 1 is equal to 11 is left body.
Ah, that's good. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, it's a
Right.
different way of looking at it. Yeah,
Yeah.
nice
This
one.
is part of, this is love, and this is receiving love, and this is giving love.
Yeah, nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you
Mm,
combine, so
mm,
I was weaker in that person also, and
mhm,
later I also realized now that my heart chakra was also getting weaker and weaker.
mm,
Heart
mm,
chakra,
mm,
because this shoulder and everything, when you accumulate lot of animosity and all that kind of thing,
mm,
like people are abusing you,
mm,
right? So that kind of things was, negative energy was getting collected here
mm.
and
With you.
here,
Mhm,
right? So
mhm.
all this I can see now, but at
Mhm.
that time I was not aware.
Yeah.
So when I started the journey, I was first started reading Osho's books, and also started following Sadhguru. Um,
Yeah, that
you
guy.
might be knowing.
I know him.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Mm,
was also going there, listening to all his video and
mm,
all that kind of thing. And within 1 year, I came across to Vipassana. And the moment I did my first Vipassana,
mm,
everything changed. My
mm,
understandings of meditation also changed.
mm,
Okay.
mm,
So why I stick to Vipassana after then was because
mm.
I
Just to
could
explain to people,
see.
could you explain to people what is Vipassana? They might not know. I'm aware, but what is Vipassana
Okay.
meditation you're talking about?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'll come to it.
You
There
come
are
to it in your own
lots of,
time.
yeah,
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Carry on. Mm-hmm.
So I tried all kind of meditation, all various forms of meditations,
Mm-hmm.
including um, um, the typical Vedantic meditation, who am I, right? Query meditation,
Mm-hmm.
and Kriya Yoga also. And in between, I found Vipassana as a center point.
Mm-hmm.
And I could also see, though Goenkas is not telling to mix anything, but I could see that all kind of meditation is possible inside Vipassana. You can merge
Mm-hmm.
them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that's why I liked it. So, uh, uh, what is Vipassana? Before coming into, in a single, one sentence, I can say that
Mm-hmm.
Vipassana is observing your body sensation,
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
right? And when you go to Goenka's 10-day retreats, the first 3 days is Anapan meditation, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And and the next 6 days are Vipassana meditation,
Mm-hmm.
and last one day is for metta and other things.
Mm-hmm.
So uh, in briefly, I can say that Anapan and Vipassana are taught as a package in Vipassana meditation retreat.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And Anapan is observing
Mm-hmm.
breathing, and Vipassana is observing body sensation, body scanning.
Mm. It sounds pretty simple. I mean, I know this, but the audience might not be aware. So why would we want to be observing body sensations? What
Exactly.
is it about body
E-
sensations?
Exactly. So now let me tell you uh, the most important thing that is not being told, and this is my understanding.
Yeah, please
Okay.
so. Yeah.
So the main reason why meditations are not working,
Yeah.
all kind of meditations are not working, I could understand is this,
Mm.
that we are working at a conscious mind level,
Right. Okay. Mm-hmm.
and ideally we should be working at subconscious mind level.
Mm.
You
Mm-hmm.
understand?
Yeah, I do.
This is the main difference,
Mm.
right? So if you talk about Vedantic meditation,
Mm.
where there are lots of story in our Purana and Veda, about one guy called Nachiketa or someone. He asked his teacher, "Who am I?"
mm,
And his teacher says, "Tattvamasi, you are that," and he got enlightened.
mm,
You
mm,
understand? So ideally, enlightenment takes only 1 second,
mm. Okay.
right?
Hmm.
But it is difficult to reach to that second,
Yeah. So difficult. Yeah. So near but so
right?
far. Mm,
Enlightenment is very simple,
mm.
but becoming to that simple, reaching to that simple point is difficult.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is the finding of Buddha, because in India
Mm,
we have 3,000 years of ancient story, and the Brahman means who knows the Brahman, right?
mhm, mhm,
The collective, the super consciousness. It's called Brahmin, and they they lost how to do part of it, which
mm,
Buddha introduced. That okay, that is fine, but how will you go there?
mm,
That is the main important thing. How will you reach to that point?
mm,
So the point is, coming into coming into conscious mind and
mm.
doing anything is of no use.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you go to subconscious mind, anything is of anything is important.
Mm,
Any kind of meditation will work if you
yeah.
are at subconscious mind,
Mm,
right? And that is what I learned in Goenka's retreat.
mm,
If you see
mhm,
why I understood like this,
mhm,
uh, how will you know that you are entered into subconscious mind, right?
mm,
So for
mhm,
example, when you go to sleep, you
mhm,
are your conscious mind is shut down,
mm,
right?
mhm,
And shut down or put it into dream mode,
mm.
but
Yep.
your subconscious mind is still working.
Mm,
And right now also, when you are talking, conscious mind and subconscious mind both are parallelly working and unaware of each other,
yeah. Yep.
right?
Mhm, mhm,
So how you can consciously enter inside subconscious mind? It's like an ocean, and you have to
mm.
go deep,
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool.
right?
Cool.
You
Mhm,
have to go deep. And when you go to deep and then you do any meditation, it will work. Now, this whole process of going into deep takes
mm,
time and practice.
mm,
Okay. So, one important thing that you will understand in your terminology,
mhm.
as Goenka talks about sukshma or subtle breathing, right?
Subtle breathing. Right.
Subtle
Yep.
breathing. But
Mhm,
in your understanding, when you are at physical body conscious level, I can say that you might have heard parasympathetic nerves, right?
mm.
You have heard of,
Parasympathetic nervous
yeah,
system.
yeah, parasympathetic nerve system
Yeah.
is
Relaxing.
those, yeah.
Mhm,
For example, your no parasympathetic nerve systems is governing your body. For example, it decides to move the blood, it decides to move the to work the kidney, right?
okay. Mhm,
See, you have some organs in your body which is
mhm,
under your control,
mm.
and 90% of the organs are in not in your control. You cannot stop the kidney, right?
No. Yeah.
And you cannot command your intestine directly, right? You
Mhm,
can command your hand to move.
mm,
The
mhm.
sympathetic muscles you are under your control, but parasympathetic muscles are not under your control.
Right. Okay.
and
With you. Mhm,
and
mhm,
this is my understanding, that there are some shared nerve system which is
mm,
parasympathetic as well as sympathetic. For example, your eyelid,
mm,
right? Eyelid, this this eyelid,
mhm,
it you can blink your eye,
mm.
right? But otherwise also it will blink,
By itself. Yep. Mhm,
correct? So when you blink, it is conscious command, sympathetic command.
mm.
And when you, without your awareness, when eye says blinking, it is parasympathetic, sympathetic,
Yep. I hear you on that. It can be both. But
right?
yeah, that's a great example.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Similarly, I think, I'm not sure, it is very difficult, but heartbeat also you can increase or decrease,
Yeah, you can. For sure.
right?
If you think about it, yeah.
And yeah, and this kind of shared resources are also available to your sankhara or your programs, right?
Right.
Like for example,
Okay.
when
Yeah.
you get angry,
Mm.
your heartbeat increases.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
When you get angry, your breathing increases,
Mm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
your breath, your heartbeat, your eyelid are the three examples which are shared between conscious and subconscious.
Yeah. Yeah.
Correct. So now
Mhm.
these are the three tools for you
Mm.
to enter into subconscious.
Mm.
They are not tool, but you can say meter, or like a blood pressure meter you have, right?
Mhm.
Uh, Constantly observe your breath,
Mhm.
and you will understand that you are into subconscious mind when your breath is subtle,
Yeah. I hear what you're saying. Yeah.
right?
When you
You
don't try and
cannot
manipulate, when you don't try and manipulate the breath, and you're just watching the breath as it is, go with the
ex-
flow, then you
ex-
enter.
exactly. See, you, by action you cannot go into subconscious mind.
Mm. No. Yep.
So you have to create an environment
Mm.
in which you will naturally enter there,
Mm.
and keep observing your breath, right?
Mhm.
And if you keep observing your breath, you will understand at what point you have entered there.
Yeah, that's really powerful what you said there. And linked in with that, the body sensations, I guess, are your body reacting unconsciously, and now you're bringing your subconscious. Normally, so the body's always reacting, right? From my understanding of Vipassana and what I've done is you're
Yeah,
always acting. Whatever happens in our physical five senses goes into our brain, conscious and subconscious, and it comes out in the body sensations, which we always have and which we suppress because we're not aware beings. We're very unaware. But when in Vipassana we become aware of, oh, there's sensations on my face, on my back, on my tummy, on my. You go through the process. You all of a sudden you're making aware the unconscious, and therefore stopping that chain reaction of unconsciousness. Right? Something like that is how
yeah.
I don't know if I explained it that well, but yeah, that's
Yes,
how.
yes. See, what is subconscious mind? It
Mm,
is a collection of sankhara.
right.
And what is sankhara? In computer terminology,
Mhm.
I am a software engineer, by the way,
Cool.
so I can explain you.
Mhm.
See, in a computer, you have what program,
Mhm.
right? In a mobile, you have application,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
sankhara are the programs. They are being programmed to react that way,
Right. Yep. Mhm.
right? And uh, the conscious mind is
Mhm.
decision maker. It is not program. So the moment you enter and become conscious, you simply come out. Unconscious means program only. So even if you entered unconscious mind, you
Mhm.
have to not do anything other
Mhm.
than predetermined activity,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
If you decide, then you become conscious.
Yeah. Right.
So for example, you decide first and then enter that. You write a program in your conscious mind, and
Mhm.
with that program you enter there and don't do anything other than that program. Then you can stay in unconscious mind.
Mhm.
For
Mhm.
example,
Mhm.
you decide that I'll only observe breath, right?
Mhm.
And then slowly you enter into unconscious mind. You can see a lot of things, but do not react.
Mhm.
You become a program just like other programs. You also become sankhara just like other sankhara, and
Yeah.
your sankhara is only observing breath.
Right. Right. Okay.
You don't do anything. The moment you do, you will come out. You will be forced to conscious mind.
Yeah. So you want to enter the program of unconsciousness, and but without manipulating it, you want to get into that program and by observing
Yeah,
what is real. Because and we struggle with it because we are so unconscious, many of us, including myself and
yeah.
many other people. And but once we do a meditation like a nose breath for a long time or Vipassana, we're entering the program and we're becoming aware of the program. And from there, you're saying we can pull out, we can correct
Exactly.
the samskara, we can heal the sankara.
So you become the program first, and
You
then only
become
you
it.
can see other program,
Ah, you become the
right?
programs. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, the moment you react,
Mm.
you come inside your conscious mind.
Yeah. Okay,
And
that makes sense. Hmm. Hmm.
yeah, you
Yeah.
understand?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out as you're talking. Yes, making a lot of sense. Hmm.
Yeah. So this is the most important finding that I could see with the Vipassana, right?
Mm. Mm.
And um, the other important things are
Do you want to tell us a little bit before we get to that about what did you experience on your first did you experience something profound shift? I mean, logically, maybe were you there on the first Vipassana, but what did you experience? What was your experience like? Did you have any kind of high emotional states, high release?
Exactly,
You did?
exactly. I will come to that. Actually, I want to talk on that point
Mm-hmm.
because this is my message to health community.
Mm.
Uh, for example, all these things is of no use. I have written it down. Um, Intense meditation,
Mm.
intense samadhi, intense activities like even celibacy.
Wait, is it?
Tea.
Say again. So it's of no use. You're saying no
No, no.
use.
It is a controversial statement, so I'll
Okay,
come
no,
to
it's
it.
fine. Yeah, yeah, of course. Carry on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Even chi or sakti, energy work, reiki,
Mm-hmm.
even veganism, I can say, even fruitarianism,
Mm-hmm.
all these things.
Mm-hmm.
Why I am not suggesting that, recommending them to
Mm-hmm.
do them too much
Okay.
is
Mm-hmm.
is even Goenka told that do not do anapan too much.
Do not do breathe, nose breath meditation too much. Nose breath.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's the difference between it's called samadhi.
Mm.
Samadhi, right? So if you stay in a samadhi, right,
Mm.
if you constantly keep on doing the program work,
Mm.
then you can enter into unconscious mind. And if you don't stop there and
Mm.
continue doing it at conscious mind, then
Mm.
you will get lot of energy.
Mm.
Then you will get siddhi, and you can also you can become God itself. And
Mm.
what Goenka and what Buddha is telling is,
Mm.
do not cross that line. Otherwise, you will become God, and
Mm.
that is dangerous.
Right. I see. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Understand?
Mm-hmm.
For example, we call it Sakti, right? Energy work or Chi, right? Or when you do lot of semen retention, for example,
Mm.
you get lot of energy inside your body,
Yes.
right?
Mm-hmm.
But you are not you cannot hold the power, right? The
Mm.
nature of power
Mm.
is to dissipate,
Right. Mm-hmm.
right? So it goes always try to go bottom,
Mm-hmm.
right? So if you are not able to use the energy, you should balance between utilizing the energy and then retaining the energy. If you retain too much and not utilize,
Yeah.
you should not do that kind of meditation
Yeah.
more than you use it.
Right. Oh, this is great. I love this. What you're saying. I'm open-minded to all things. I love what you're saying. So, how can we utilize it? Say we're building up a
Like,
lot too much.
yeah.
What are we doing wrong? That say someone's doing too
Hmm.
much of it and they're not.
Yeah,
How are they not utilizing it? How can they utilize it more?
exactly. So the point of utilization is donation,
Hmm.
giving off.
Donation. Okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah, if you even Reiki, for example, right?
Mm-hmm.
You collect the chi in the hand and then give it off,
Mm-hmm.
right? So in Vipassana, we call it metta meditation, last day.
Right. Yes. The meta meditation, compassion one.
You
Mm-hmm.
did that, right?
Yeah, we
So
did
you
that. Mm-hmm.
sit, yeah, you sit in meditation for 1 hour, then you have collected the power, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now with the power of intention, you remove them out of you
Yeah.
and you become vacant.
Weakened. You come weakened. Yeah.
No, no, you become empty.
Empty. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's like money, right?
Mm.
You cannot hold the money too much. You have to utilize the money, otherwise economy will go
Mm.
wrong,
Yeah.
right? So there are people who don't know, you don't utilize the power, but
Mm.
they keep on increasing the power,
Oh, I'm with
right?
you.
And
Yeah.
the more power you increase, the more capabilities you will build. For example, you can destroy someone also with
Mm.
just thought, and that is what Buddha said that you should avoid.
Mm.
Why? Because the main problem with that kind of meditation, which gives you more power, is
Mm.
it disconnects you from your sankhara.
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
right? Right? And more energy, what happens is you become very blissful, and you get lots of joy, and
Mm-hmm.
you become very happy. The
Mm-hmm.
more you have become happy, uh, and time passes like thousands years, 2000 years, but you forget the meditation also. And then suddenly, when your merits comes down, you will go to hell. So
Right.
from here you will go to heaven, and
Mm.
then to hell,
Yeah.
and then again you have to become human.
Mm.
And your sankhara
Mm.
is not removed. They are right now, and when you go to heaven and when you go to hell, sankhara are coming with you.
Mm.
So too much of meditation
Yeah.
suppresses the sankhara.
Too much meditation, apart from Vipassana, right? Or you're talking about
No.
Vipassana? All of them. Too much.
Any activity.
Any of them. Okay.
Anapan, not vipassana. I'm saying
Not
anapan.
Vipassana. The mouth one. Yeah. Nose one. Sorry. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Anapan or kriya or mantra meditation, right?
Transcendental meditation too, I believe. Yeah. Too much of
Incidental,
that.
yeah,
All of them.
yeah.
Yeah.
See, when you chant mantra,
Mm.
right? It is what actually pattern,
Mm.
pattern, 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 pattern,
Yeah. Yeah.
or even qigong, right? Pattern,
Mm.
chanting, or even pranayam, pattern, right?
Mm. Mm.
So what will happen? You build a wall. Your sankhara are working in the dark room.
Yeah.
You don't know anything about them, and
Yeah.
here you are building lot of energy,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
it will become a very big gap between your sankhara and you.
Yeah, I hear it. It's like an overlay. You're like not going to the root cause of the problems. How a simple way of I'm looking at it.
Exactly.
You're not tackling the root cause of the problem. You're actually calming the mind down. Like I've come to believe this with transcendental meditation, which I love. I wrote a book about. I do it every day, and I love it. But I also realize that compared
Yeah,
to Vipassana, it's not tackling the root cause of the problem. Although
exactly.
the guy that talks about transcendental meditation, Maharishi Yogi, says that it does what Vipassana does. It tackles the root cause. That's what it says in his books. But I've come to believe from my own practice of doing it a lot, that's not true. Vipassana only is
Yeah.
the one that does tackles the root
See,
cause.
see,
Yeah.
if you are in a dark room,
Mm.
right? If you are in a dark room, you cannot see anything, right? So
Mm-hmm.
you need light. So you fire a lamp,
Mm-hmm.
and you can see everything. But if you fire a floodlight,
Mm.
right, a very strong light,
Mm.
too much of light, it is equivalent to darkness,
Yeah. Yep.
right?
Very true. Mm-hmm.
uh, if I like 500-watt bulb or tube light, if I put it in your room, you
Mm.
won't be able to see. See, when you look at the sun in the afternoon, you can't see it, right?
No. Yeah.
Because it is too much of light.
Mm.
So similarly, you should balance, and that's what as Buddha said is samyak samma sati,
Mm.
samma samadhi.
Some stuff.
Samyak means balanced meditation
Mm.
and balanced mindfulness.
Yeah.
Not too much and not too less.
Yeah. Yeah. I hear you.
Only require, only as much as required. If you can balance this, then you can clear your past karma. Otherwise, not.
Mm. Yeah. I love what you're saying here. I find it very interesting. And I'm definitely hearing you. Maybe I'm not ready fully for the entire message, but definitely you put a seed in me. I don't know about the audience. I'm sure you have too. I mean, I like the message of what you're saying. I resonate with it. Some part of me resonates with it.
Yeah.
Mm.
So yeah. So that is one important thing, and that's why um, uh, like you can see
Mm-hmm.
other point of vipassana.
Mm.
I can let me describe what is vipassana,
Yeah.
what
Sure.
happens in vipassana for all your audience also.
Mm-hmm.
Vipassana like is a structure of 10 days, right, retreat, in which every day you meditate for 10 hours, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And at the end 1 hour of discourse, which is about your that day meditation,
Mm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So like
Yeah.
that for 10 days you stay, and
Mm-hmm.
you are completely silent, you are not talking with anyone, you are eating less food, right?
And not looking
Uh,
at anyone in the eyes as well. I don't know about your
yeah,
one. You don't
yeah,
look at people in the
yeah.
eyes. Yeah.
So this structure I liked it.
Mm.
Like if you go to anywhere, if you forget about Vipassana, even Zen meditation you take, even mantra meditation if you take, if you do this in this structure, you will improve that then also. Let's say you go to a retreat for 10 days and you do 10 hours of mantra, right? Then also it will work. This structure is very important,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Then there is a ratio of 3 days anapan and then 6 days vipassana meditation. First 3 days, uh, you will be taught how to do anapan, and you will be doing constantly for 10 hours, not constantly with a break. You do anapan meditation, and then the next 6 days you will do vipassana,
Yeah. Mhm.
right? So this is the structure of it. Like for day one, he starts, you start focusing on your breath, right? Then he tells you that try making gross breath to subtle breath,
Yeah.
intentional breath to natural breath, right? Like
Yeah.
that he guides you, right? And second day he tells you to see the sensations in the nose area. How is the breath? What is the length of the breath? So you become more awareness, like how long your breath is, right? Where it is touching here and there, right? What is the sensation here? He keeps on increasing the more points about your breath, right? Uh, so like that, day two happens. Then he says, now focus only on this area. Initially he says focus on this area, then he says this area, right? Like that, 3 days of anapan meditation happens. Then he introduced you to vipassana, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
In vipassana, now he says, okay, now start scanning your body, right? Initially you are scanning here only, now scan from top to bottom, whole body,
Yeah.
right?
Yes. Mhm.
So yeah, that he starts on the fourth day. And fifth day, the whole fifth day he teaches you not to react.
Not to react. Just a quick one before we carry on. So the first 3 or 4 days, what's the point of, for someone that's not aware, what's the point of doing the nose one, and why not go fully onto the Vipassana? Why is it essential to
Yeah,
do the 4 days of 3 days of
yeah,
nose breathing first before Vipassana?
yeah, yeah. He says that it is sharpening of the knife.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Have you heard that sharpening of the knife?
Yeah,
He
I've
might have
heard.
told you.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
heard it. Yeah,
So
yeah.
so uh, it's like that lens, right? When you put it in suns and it concentrate the light, and you can burn the paper.
Yeah, magnifying glass on. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I,
yeah, magnifying glass. Like that, if your focus is concentrated here at single point, right? So um, so uh, your awareness becomes more in depth, right?
yeah.
Right now you are not sensing here, right? But if you focus, you get all the focus from all other part. I will not focus on my hand, I will not focus anywhere, only
Yeah,
focus here.
just
Then
one.
all that focus energy also comes here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you are able to work properly more,
Mm.
right? Instead of focusing on the whole body, if you
Yeah.
start focusing here, then here,
Mm.
in, then here and whole face, it will
Mm.
be much powerful than collectively focusing on the whole face,
Yeah, with you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
right? It's like doctor is inspecting the patient. He will say, okay, here there is a pain, no, here there is a pain, no, here there is a pain, no, here there is a pain,
Yeah.
right? So that way. So
Mm.
that's why that is important point, that you should focus only here.
Yeah, just to add to your point and explain it in the same way, but a different kind of way. So we're all unconscious and we all aren't aware. So we all have gross sensations, but we want to get to subtler sensations because where the sankhara are, we want to pick out every single little sankhara that's on every single part of our body. And we do that, like you said, by sharpening the knife. So what we're doing is we're becoming really sharp and pinpoint accuracy in one little area till it's really subtle by day 3. And then we can go around and like you said in surgery, we can go, okay, let's examine very small, minute bits of samkhara as they pop up, the sensations, and think, oh, what's this sensation? It's because we will normally miss. If we don't do the mouth breathing meditation, nose breathing, we'll just think like, oh, I just can feel my head. And you want to be feeling very specific bits so you can examine your body in full, right? Go really detailed. You want to get really accurate with your examination.
Yes, yes, yes. So sankhara is right now also gross sankhara, and then when when you are in unconscious mind, you can see gross and subtle both. But the only barometer is your breath should be subtle.
Right. Yep.
The moment if you see, if your breath is subtle and parasympathetic, then you can see lots of sensation in your body. 10 times, 100 times more different kind of sensation you can see. But you have to just stay in the subconscious mind.
Yeah.
And the barometer to that is your breath should be subtle.
Yeah, and what you just said there, the more subtler the sensations you can see within your body, the hundreds and hundreds, the more you're pulling out the sankhara, the deep-rooted traumas, and the more closer you are coming to enlightenment, as the Buddha would call it, that place of, of the non-duality. So,
yeah, it's kind of DNA reprogramming, removing the programs,
exactly.
Deleting the program.
Deleting the old
naturally,
shit.
Yeah, you are not deleting. Naturally they will be emptied. You are not. You are stopping to increase them. That's all. You are not deleting, but you are stopping to increase them.
Great point.
Naturally, naturally they will get eradicated. You don't do anything.
Yeah, that's a really good point. So first of all, you're not even taking out the old stuff. You're just stopping new ones, because we're always forming new ones. And then after you stop forming new ones, eventually you're going to get to the old stuff. So there's a lot of work to do, a lot of work for us to do.
Yes, this whole meditation, you are not doing anything. You are simply observing. And naturally, I cannot tell you that now start subtle breathing. Can you start subtle breathing now?
No, you can't, unless I practiced it. No, I can't do it. I can't. It's happening anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to wait for it to happen. Nothing other than that. You just focus and just come back and stay equanimous, and then everything will happen.
Yeah, carry on. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, your only task is to stay equanimous.
Yeah. I was going to say, it's like a muscle, and we are so not used to practicing observing body sensations and subtle breath. So we're building up a muscle. So we're practicing seeing the reality as it is more and more as we become aware of what's going on in our body and on our nose. And that way we can experience the true reality of every new trauma and new samkhara coming in, only because we're so unconscious and we're so not used to this, right? That, we need to practice it or observe it and not do anything. You're right.
Yeah. And on day 6, he introduced you to subtle sankhara. Now, if you properly do on 6th day, you will start realizing the subtle sensation. And on day 6, he clearly tells that what I told you. He tells that it is pleasant sensation, right? But he terms it as a dukkha, misery. Even the pleasant sensation is misery.
Yeah.
So your kundalini work, your chi, right? Your whatever you were telling now, I am feeling the blissful and
bliss.
Yeah.
That's like a craving, isn't it? All of that we just said is like a craving. We desire to feel those emotions.
So when like testicle massage you are doing, right? And then you were telling that I can feel the sensation, right?
The sexual energy.
Sexual energy. Even that is a sensation.
Yeah, a craving. It's a craving, a sensation for sure.
No, it's not craving.
No.
It is a pleasant sensation.
Pleasant sensation.
But you are enjoying is a craving.
Right, I see. It's a sensation that's happening, but it feels pleasurable, and I'm enjoying it. So yeah, I'm craving it, kind of.
You are enjoying and trying to find more ways to increase it.
Correct. Yes, I am.
Right.
Guilty.
that is craving. Actually, what is pleasant sensation? For example, you need unpleasant sensation to create pleasant sensation. You understand that?
You need bad stuff to create good stuff. Kind of, yeah. That makes sense to me.
For example, if you fast for 3 days and then eat,
Mm.
the food become tasty, right?
True. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Right?
Hmm.
So you are in pain for 3 days to
Mm.
enjoy that first meal,
Mm.
right? And when you had the first meal,
Hmm.
and if you say, oh, this food is very tasty,
Mm.
that is craving.
Yeah.
Now you will analyze how I can go for having very tasty food again. So I then you will go for, oh, I have to fast more.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, what you're saying is really gonna if people really hear what you're saying, this is actually gonna upset a few people. It's supposed to, because what you're saying is the truth. And
Yeah.
it's actually quite upset when you think about it, Sachin, from other people's point of view. This is, they've used this information, not heard the Vipassana. This is quite upsetting, because you're telling people that we're saying the Vipassana cravings, we have positive cravings that are ultimately leading us to destruction too. They're not good to these good experiences that we think
Yeah,
are
yeah,
good, right?
yeah.
Mm,
Even the craving for nirvana is also not suggested,
yeah. Yeah, for
right?
enlightenment, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Craving for enlightenment is also not suggested.
Mm.
You
Mm.
have to be equanimous even in that also.
Yeah, I love that word equanimous. That's from Gonke. It mean, what does it mean again? Does it mean don't judge? Just be, don't judge it?
Yeah, equanimous means not aversion, not craving.
Right. Yeah.
Balance in the center point, right?
Yeah, like you're a third person. You're not inside the pain thinking it's good or bad. It's just neutral. It just is what it is. You know.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Because see, for example, if you if your if your shoulder is paining, right? This is
Mm.
my experience. This shoulder, if
Mm.
I start healing, it becomes pleasurable moment sensation. For
Mm.
example,
Mm.
if you properly, you can try this now itself or anytime.
Mm.
Uh, any part of your body, if it is paining,
Mm.
right?
Mm.
If you focus there, if you go there, focus there like vipassana only. Forget about other vipassana. Do
Yeah.
vipassana there only,
Yeah.
and now focus on your breath.
So, right.
Stay on that point, stay on
Stand,
the pain point,
stand the pain.
and
Yeah.
now stay on the pain point
Mm.
and focus on your breath. And if you can gross to subtle, okay, then your pain
Mm.
will intensify, and it will become pleasure.
You become pleasure after a while. Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
So if you go for pleasure,
Mm.
the pleasure will only stay as long as the pain was there. The moment it is eradicated, even pleasure will go.
Right. I see. This is fascinating. Okay, I'm with you. Yeah.
You accumulated the pain,
Mm.
and now pleasure is the sensation, because you are being relieved from the pain.
Yeah. So when there's no more pain in your Vipassana in a certain body part, and you really focus on it like they tell you to do, and there's no more pain. That's the opposite of pain, which is just pleasure, isn't it? Like you said, the
Yeah,
opposites earlier.
yeah. So
Huh. Yeah.
pleasure and pain both are misery.
Yeah, and they both lead to the same duality kind of shit of good and evil, bad and ugly, and cravings and aversion.
Exactly,
And they're always going to
exactly.
be a problem. This is actually really, this is why Vipassana, I fucking love it. And you've explained it in a much better way than I could ever. And I'm going to get to it, your explanation of it. But for now, I'm really enjoying this. And yeah, this should upset a lot of people, because what we're doing in duality is completely wrong unless we're tackling the root cause of problems. And I don't know about you, Sachin, but I feel like the only meditation that is, the only thing that is, from what you're saying, from what I feel, the only thing that's really true in life, in terms of getting out of this cycle, is Vipassana. I don't know if there's any others. Maybe there is. Maybe it's another path, but
No, no, no,
Vipassana,
no, no. There
there is
is.
other
I'll
path.
tell you.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
not
learn.
other part.
Mm-hmm,
So I have drawn it like this
mm-hmm,
somewhere. For example, yeah, I will try to. Now we can talk about other meditation.
yeah, sure, man. Very interested.
Yeah. Okay. For example, if I draw a ladder kind of thing, staircase, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can see that, right?
Yep, yep. Nice stairs there. Yeah.
So, uh, if I call this as a vipassana, this is a anapan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then before that, there is a kriya yoga, and
Great.
then there is a self inquiry, right?
Mm-hmm.
So This is the different kind of meditation I organize according to my understanding.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So it depends on where you are. You should start that kind of meditation.
Right.
For example, for example, if you are very established person, right? This is the better self inquiry. Who am I? Right? The
Mm.
others, right? The Raman Maharshi's meditation. Who am I? Self inquiry. It is
Mm.
called awareness of being aware.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Right? Being aware of being aware. You had interviewed Philip, right?
Philip Wade, yeah, you remember that?
Yeah,
Yes, that
yeah.
was interesting. Yeah, yeah.
He is here.
He's there. Yep, he's aware that. Yes, agreed.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm.
it's not for all.
Mm. And
Right?
it's
You
also hard to get to. You like you said, it could be simple but hard, both.
simple but hard,
Yeah.
and that's why at the end of Vipassana,
Mm.
if you are established in Vipassana, you will be here at this point, and at that
Right.
time it will help.
Right.
At
So
that time it will help.
right. So you can use Vipassana as a tool if you dedicate yourself to it and don't
Yes.
do it daily, which you come to as well. You do it
Yeah.
daily, then you can get to
Yeah.
that place. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Mm.
if you say the at the last day, eighth day and ninth day, he's teaching you about equanimity, right?
Mm.
And then he says that anicca, right? Anicca means impermanent,
Mm.
right?
Mm.
Impermanent. So you are scanning the body, and
Mm.
everything is impermanent. All sensations have nature of rising and falling, right?
Yeah.
So you are observing what is actually as it is. The whole
Mm.
body is anitya. Uh,
Mm.
every cell is dying and rebirthing, dying and nothing is permanent,
Yeah.
right? So
Mm-hmm.
your question, naturally it will arise. It is not consciously.
Mm.
Subconsciously, the
Mm.
question will pop up. Then
Mm.
what is permanent?
Mm. Nothing is permanent.
Yeah, but you are asking and answering at the conscious level.
Yeah, I'm answering logically without feeling it emotionally. Sure.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
subconsciously
Mm.
you cannot ask this question,
Mm. You can't ask it. You
right?
can't ask that
You
question. Yeah, I see.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
in
Mm.
subconscious mind the
Mm.
question will come. It will automatically pop up after, let's say, 3 year, 5 year, 6 year.
Oh, I see what you mean. So subconsciously, you're going to feel that everything in the body is just changing constantly, and not as a logical thing, but you will feel it within your body. Everything is just changing non-stop, and nothing's
Yeah,
permanent.
yeah.
Yeah.
See,
Mm. Mm.
you have made the program. You have made the program.
Mm.
In the program, you have written that I will only focus on the breath. I will only focus on the body scan. Right? There is
Mm.
nothing written in the program, but the program will transmit into question. Then what is permanent?
Mm. Mm.
Right?
Mm.
At that time, the answer is you are that.
Mm. Mm.
Right? So
Mm.
that meditation will start at this point.
Right. I see.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Then Kriya Yoga, I'm talking about other kind of meditation like pranayam, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pranayam, breathe work, right? Even like movement or deep breathing or chanting Om. This will this will
Mm.
be for those who
Mm.
cannot do Anapan and Vipassana also.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yep.
For initial people who have never, who are non-spiritual person, if you
Yeah.
talk about Vipassana, it will not work.
Yeah. That's a really good point, because what I've noticed when I went to my Vipassana retreat is the people didn't take it seriously were the ones that just are new to it. Like you just said, they come into it new, and even I struggle to take it seriously. And I'm not new
Yes.
into this stuff. So I mean, yeah, you're right. Maybe are you saying there should be that if you're new to this stuff, you shouldn't do that straight away because you won't commit to it. You should do the other stuff first and build up.
No.
No,
I'll come
understand.
to that point. You can
Mhm.
still do Vipassana even if
Mhm.
you are here or here. If you
Okay.
are here, if you are
Mhm.
here,
Mhm.
there is no problem. But if you are not really here, this is a big problem.
Mhm.
Like many people are directly jumping into Vedantic meditation, like who am I meditation, right? And then the question is, the whole world is Maya, illusion, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
They simply keep talking. Everything is illusion. You are that. You are consciousness. right? If you completely focus and if you are not ready for that,
mm,
right, what will happen is
mm,
you, I have written in my Facebook post
mm,
that your sankhara
mm,
will still be there and you are going into very blissful state, and
mm,
your soul will split into two,
mm, mm,
right? And you will get a soulmate for lifetime, many lives,
mm. Cool.
right?
Mm,
So transmute the sankhara, otherwise it will, uh, this will be the dangerous here if you are not ready.
yeah.
Okay, and this, uh, if you keep on doing vipassana without understanding, then also it is a danger,
Mm,
because you will be doing vipassana like mantra chanting only,
right. Yeah.
right?
How do you do it?
And then if you are not,
How do you do Vipassana like wrong? How I mean, if you, because I remember at the retreat them telling us all Vipassana is if you do it the way they say you do it, equanimity and body sensation, presence, observance.
yeah,
You can't.
yeah,
They said you can't do it wrong. They told me that if you do it just like that, then you will get results, and that's all that matters. Then you'll find out the truth of reality. So how are we doing?
no,
How
no, no.
people, you know?
There are many people I have met who are doing 10 retreat, 11 retreat,
Mm.
and I can sense that they have not reached anywhere.
Oh, interesting. Why is that? Though, do you think? I hear what you're saying. Why are they not? What are they doing it wrong? How are they doing it wrong?
The wrong is they are traversing the body at
Mm,
conscious level.
mm,
You understand? They are
mm,
not getting into it. And second important thing is
mm,
the other part also is very important that we all are doing, and it is very common for us. It is
mm,
not at all a question. And for general people, it is a question. It is called Seal, Samadhi, and Pragna, he says, right? Seal, Samadhi, and Panna. Seal
mm,
that we all are following, right? Like
mm.
little bit of semen retention, eating less food,
Yeah,
right? And not indulging into the world. This is
yeah,
also important. If you
yeah,
are doing all this thing, if
yeah,
you are doing all this thing, Vipassana is of no use. Or any meditation is of no use if you are
yeah,
not following the moral conduct,
yeah. Agreed. Yeah, definitely.
right? It is
Mm,
the foundation. See,
yeah.
semen retention, too
Mm,
much is not good, but
mm,
samyak or as sufficient semen retention is required.
yeah, yeah.
Sufficient food is required,
Mm,
right? So sufficient amount of those moral practice are also required. Otherwise, any meditation will not work.
yeah. Very interesting. Hmm.
Correct. So for those kind of people, it is recommended that they keep on chanting mantra or do yoga. Yoga
Mm,
is the best for them.
mm, mm-hmm.
Correct. So
I'm with you.
they
Mm,
should do focus more on yoga. Even Sambhavi meditation suggested by Sadhguru is good.
mm,
He only focus more on yoga, and 5 minutes of meditation. That's it.
mm, mm,
Right? Almost half an hour of lot of kriya
mm,
activity. First this, then this, then this. Lot of activity. It gets you engaged into activity, and
mm,
only 5 minutes of meditation. That is superb for all those who are deeply into life,
mm,
eating
mm.
too much, this and that, everything. Though those will be finding it that kind of meditation good because it empowers them.
Yeah, yeah. It makes
For
them feel better.
spiritual,
Mm,
yeah, for spiritual people, that is not suggested because too much power
mm,
is not required for spirituality. They
mm,
are required because they are too much utilizing the power. So
mm,
they has to be given the power. We
mm,
has to be away from the power, and we have to come into the center.
mm. Okay. Mm,
You understand?
yeah.
Okay. So this is about Vipassana. And now I'll talk about my finding related to Vipassana.
Yes, please. Yeah,
Um,
I love that. Mm-hmm.
yeah. So, for example, what Goenka is not telling,
Mm-hmm.
that point I'll target now.
Okay.
And
Mm-hmm.
and other thing is what Goenka is telling not to do, but I do. That part I will introduce.
Cool. Okay.
Okay. So, what Goenka is not telling is when you are meditating and when you enter into thought, thinking process, mind, right? Then he says that, okay, just come back. The moment you realize that you are thinking,
Mm,
just be equanimous. just come back, focus on your breath.
Mm. Hmm.
Right? He's not telling anything other than that.
Correct. Yeah, that's what they said in the courses. Bring it back all the time and forgive yourself. Don't get angry and try and reduce the amount of time your mind wanders. So if it's wandering
Exactly.
for 1 minute, do it half a minute and try your best. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. And that is point which I expanded too much.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just draw a particular point, particular
Mm-hmm.
diagram. For example, you have been given a task, right? For example, focus on your breath or focus on your sensation. And suddenly a trigger comes. Trigger means suddenly, suddenly a small thought or small words comes into your mind about your past life or something, about your friend, for example, or anything,
Mm-hmm.
right? A little thought, or preconceived thought, I will say. Preconceived thought means it is not a thought, but baby thought,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
kind of feeling, a trigger. Okay. And then you react,
Mm-hmm.
and then you entered into a cloud of thoughts,
Yes.
right? Right? And then it takes 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. You don't know because you are gone now.
Yeah,
You
you've gone.
forgot this,
Mm.
right? You are gone.
Mm.
But at one point of time, you
Mm.
suddenly realize, oh, I'm in a cloud, and
Mm.
I should focus, right?
Mm. Mm.
So that is this point, and then you come back.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yep.
So
Mm.
what Goenka is telling is, just come back, be equanimous and come back. But what about this? Because uh,
Mm.
you might be here for 5 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you might be here for 1 minute,
You know, 10 seconds if some people are really good or
yeah,
whatever. Yeah.
or
Mm-hmm.
1 second,
Mm.
right?
1 second. Mm.
And the most important thing is real equanimity. When you are trigger, at that time you are equanimous. With this 0 second, you
Mm.
come back to your task. That is the
Mm.
greatest point, right?
Mm.
But these are different, and
Mm.
every time just coming back is not the right way approach. And this is my
Mm.
finding.
Yeah.
Right?
Huh.
Every
Mm.
time you need different approach,
Mm.
right?
Mm.
So if I take this line, correct, it should be different for
Mm.
everything. For 5 minutes, if you are in thinking process for 5 minutes, you need gross activity,
Mm.
right? Here you can simply say just come back. But
How do you
if
do
you
that?
are like,
How do you do this? How do you make, how do you, so he's saying when your mind wanders, remember that it's, remind yourself it's wandering, come back. And you're saying is try and be equanimous with the thoughts. How do you do that? Do you know, how would my logical, how we
no,
no?
yeah, no, being equanimous is correct, but you
Mm.
have already broken the equanimity, right? You are entered into the cloud.
Yeah, okay, you broke equanimity
You
by entering.
you
Mm-hmm.
you already broken by reacting.
Yeah.
Now I'm talking about how to come back,
Mm.
right? So it should be different every time. This is my finding. For
Mm.
example, if you are there for longer time, even he is suggesting this. For
Mm.
example, he says that if you are not able to focus, try to do intentional breathing. He says sometime, right?
Heavy breathing, yes, correct. Heavier breathing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So even he is hinting
Mm.
that if you are not feeling focused, then try heavy breathing, and
Mm.
then uh, then come. But my point is
Mm.
heavy breathing, then
Mm.
again go for subtle breathing. Let's say it takes 5 minutes, you are in the thoughts, right? Then
Mm.
try for 1 minute of heavy breathing and 1 minute of subtle breathing, and then
Mm.
start your vipassana,
Right. Okay. I'm with you.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? And if it is longer period, like almost you are totally burning with an anger, right?
Mm.
Even intentional breathing will not work, right?
Mm.
So I suggest try different method. For example,
Huh.
you can just walk for a few steps of walking. You can try intentional fire breathing, like,
Mm.
right?
Yeah,
or,
Kabulbati.
or
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah, or flutter,
Mm.
or mantra also. I tried all combination, even what's
Mm.
but not recommended by Goenka.
Mm.
So when you are in the turbulence, you
Mm.
need stronger activity.
Right, I see. So you're saying that Goenka says, regardless of your condition and who you are, you should do Vipassana straight away. And you're saying you should focus more on apana and really subtleness before you get it. For some people, you should focus more on
Yeah.
subtlety before you get to the Vipassana.
Yes.
Mm.
No,
Uh,
even Goenka is telling
even
that
Goenka says
subtle
it, but
breathing.
he doesn't emphasize it though. But you're right, he does say that he doesn't
Yeah,
emphasize it
he
like
doesn't
you're emphasizing.
emphasize on that.
Yeah, I
Yes,
think you're very right. Mm. Mm.
right. So whenever your focus breaks,
Mm.
your first step is to analyze, right?
Mm.
Then do healing and uh, the change the program.
Mm.
Like from instead of vipassana, you do anapan. Instead of subtle anapan, you do gross anapan. Right? You choose the task,
Yeah.
activity, and
Mm.
also analyze that what happened. Look back, what kind of thoughts were there. Analyze. It was
Yeah.
anger, it was aversion, whatever
Mm.
it was.
Mm.
Analyze, compartmentalize, do something about. Don't just leave it because it
Mm.
is the sankhara, which is going to come back again. So
Mm.
study the sankhara.
Mm. Mm.
Study what happened. That is my first suggestion. Study,
Yeah. Yeah. Huh. Very interesting. Mm.
right? Study and then do healing.
Mm.
Healing means uh, affirmation. For example, if the sankhara is of anger, right,
Mm.
and you realize that it was anger, and then you can say, okay, I am sorry, I am sorry, I am sorry,
Mm.
right? Affirmation at that time,
Yeah. Right.
right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I love you, I am sorry. For example, if the sankhara is of fear,
Mm.
right, you can say, I am fearless, right?
Mm.
That one sentence at right moment
Mm.
is affirmation. The right moment of affirmation is when the sankhara rises,
Mm. Mm.
right? See,
Mm.
I am love, I am love, I am
Mm.
sorry, I am fearless.
Mm.
If you keep on chanting, it's of no use because at the subconscious level, there is
Mm.
a constant program going on that I am in fear,
Mm.
right? The moment you realize that I am in fear, if you say positive, for momentary, do not do too much. If you do too much,
Mm.
you will come out of your subconscious mind. You do
Mm.
all this thing very quickly
Mm.
and then come back on the track, right? Within a moment, you finish all this task and then come back and change the task also. From Vipassana, you go to Anapan and then subtle Anapan
Yeah.
and then come back to
I will say
Vipassana.
quickly, when I was on my Vipassana retreat, I noticed some boys doing the Vipassana as we were told, and towards the end, day 8, 9, 10, they would get angry and they'd walk out. And I think it was relieving too much at the time. They weren't ready for the trauma that the sankhara was coming out. I think what you're saying makes more sense to me with them. Go slow and don't rush it because they were getting really angry, and I'm not
No,
sure
no,
if
no.
that's no.
No, no, that is good. That is good.
That's good. That
If they
okay.
are, yeah,
Hmm.
if they are getting really angry,
Very
means
angry.
they are on track. They are doing
Okay.
it right.
Yeah, and it's okay, like
Right.
when they get angry, to storm out and to just
Yeah.
to experience those emotions. Yeah.
Do whatever,
Okay.
but just stay focused. Even if you are wrongly doing, if you
Mm.
are focused, it will work out.
No. What I mean is they'd get angry and then they'd walk out and storm out and stop the meditation after they've got angry because
Yeah.
they
No,
can't
that
handle
is
it.
wrong. That is wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I
that is wrong.
meant. Yeah, they
Yeah,
gave
that is.
up. They gave up after that. Yeah.
We should not give up. We should
Mm.
not give up
So they should they stay
because
with the anger, stay with any emotion, and just
yeah,
keep going and
yeah,
let it boil up and
yeah.
yeah.
It is an opportunity actually when you get angry or
Mm.
because the very strong sankhara has come up means you
Mm.
have done very good work. Then only
Mm.
it has it. Then only this kind of sankhara will pop up.
Ah, so you're really going deep. Those boys were going deep with the anger. They were going really,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Huh. Very good.
That
So
is good work.
yeah.
Only good. Even you might feel very sexual or very anything. It
Hmm.
depends on what you have stored in your cupboard. That
Yeah.
will come out.
Yeah. This is crazy. Can we touch base a little bit? What's your opinion on keeping still? Because I feel a lot of Vipassana that one of the things foundations too is really important that no one seems to talk about that much. That I like is you have to keep still, and I really like the idea of trying to keep still for your 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Try your best, but I think there's power to the
Yeah.
keeping still aspect. What's your opinion on that? The keeping still aspect of it,
Yeah.
completely still.
Yeah. It is not. Yeah. It is for the practice. It is good. But
mm,
at the end, the last day, he's talking about mindfulness, right? The
mm,
mindfulness on day 9, he says, okay, now 24 hour you do Vipassana. He said so, right?
mhm,
On day 9. That means even when you stand up
mm,
and then walk to your room,
mm,
be aware that you are walking. Be
right,
aware that you are standing. There are many steps of getting up. There are
mm,
many steps of walking, walking meditation.
mm,
When you are eating, be aware that you are eating. That is mindfulness.
yeah,
Ultimately, that is important.
mm,
Mindfulness, 24-hour mindfulness. But we cannot do 24-hour mindfulness.
no.
So we are sitting and doing it.
Okay, so the sitting is making you more mindful when you go completely still, like they suggest for an hour meditation every day, or 10
Yeah,
hours a day. You try your best. You're becoming more mindful. I see.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah. And that meditation that you had talked about, one guy like Qigong exercise, right?
Sorry,
Those,
yeah, yeah, carry on. Mm,
I'm not sure where to put here
mhm,
those kind of meditation like Qigong, right?
mhm,
Tai Chi, right? The whirling exercise.
mhm,
Those are also meditation. I don't know how they are moving meditation, but
yeah,
still they are called meditation. For example, you are doing Qigong, right?
mm,
Qigong exercise that Ali Tom was said.
mm, yeah,
You have interviewed Ali Tom, right? So that is moving meditation. But
mm,
even in moving meditation, even in dancing,
mm,
you are actually centered into your center point,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
The other guy, the previous interview, you
mhm,
asked the same question. You asked the same question. And he said, even
mm,
when you are still, you
yeah,
are not really still because
yeah.
everything is moving inside,
Really
right?
good answer. I
What?
remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
And I am telling the reverse of it. Even when you are moving,
Yeah.
something is still inside you,
Oh wow. Okay. When you're moving, everything
right?
is still. Yeah. There's part of you that's always still. Hmm.
Something is still, something is
Hmm.
still. And
Hmm.
if you stay into the stillness,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
If you will you will move with zero energy,
Hmm.
right? The whole qigong exercise
Hmm.
will be effortless if you really centered.
Hmm. Yeah. I hear that.
So
Hmm.
yeah, find the stillness in the moment and find the moment in the stillness.
Yeah, because it's always there. Even if you're moving, you're still
Yes,
somewhere.
yeah.
Part of you.
And even if you are still,
Hmm.
something is moving.
Yeah, and linking back to Vipassana, we always got to remember that something's going off in our body, which is summation of something that we're receiving through our senses all the time. So some current is always kicking off somewhere, even if you can't
Yeah,
feel that you've got these things. Everything's always popping off in your body in a way as well. This
yeah,
vibrations. Hmm.
yeah. So I hope you understood or anything.
Yeah, that was really interesting. I got a lot out of it, and I've got to rewatch that for myself. I'm sure the viewers at home, I'll be surprised if they understood everything first time. Maybe they're smarter than me, but that was a really good summation of Vipassana meditation and the different forms of meditation. Before we go, though, Sachin, could you tell us, and could you, is there anything I didn't ask you that you want to explain again, or just leave a nice parting message for the people that are going to watch this?
Mm, yeah,
Mhm,
one thing is I am doing about fasting actually.
mhm,
Um, I being in India, I follow Ekadasi fasting, which is on the 11th lunar day.
mhm.
I do 42 hours of fasting,
How many hours? Sorry, it
dry
broke
fast.
up. How
Uh,
many?
42 hours of dry fasting.
42 hours. Wow, nearly 2 days. That's quite a
Uh,
long time. Okay.
yeah,
Mhm,
uh, 2 days or little less,
mhm,
but one full day
mhm,
dry fasting, and we prior to it only lunch,
mhm.
and after then also only lunch. So almost two 2 days.
Yeah, very
Uh,
good.
and this is on the 11th lunar day,
Mm,
full 4 days before full moon or new moon,
perfect. Good times to do them,
right?
definitely. Mm,
And yeah, and other fasting I do is on Navratri, which is equinox time, once
okay.
in 6 months,
Mm,
right? So why I do like this is we are lunatic people,
mm,
right? So on the 11th lunar day, if you do fasting,
mm,
then you can do proper meditation on full moon day or new moon day.
mm. Right.
You
Yeah.
can search the Google
Mm,
why Ekadasi is important, and you will learn that.
Yeah, I definitely know fasting and meditation to go really good together.
Yeah.
They really do.
So
Mm,
yeah, that is good point you are saying. Eating less and fasting, dry fasting is good. But
very
what
good.
I'm introducing is
Mm.
choosing the right day to fast.
Exact right day, according to the lunar cycle and the
Yeah.
loon stuff.
Why?
I mean,
Because
mm,
on full moon day and
mm,
new moon day, your sankhara, deep sankhara,
mm.
opportunity of they coming on the surface is very high.
Oh right, okay. So you're timing it so you can get them out easier for some kara. It's good.
Yeah.
Huh.
So be ready
Mm.
for uh, full moon day and new moon day are the best time for meditation.
Ah, awesome. That's a great tip for people. Full moon and new moon equinox is great times to meditate and fasting to try and do them both together.
And equinox is very good for doing long fasting, 10 days fasting.
Mm. Okay, that's noted too.
Equinox.
Yeah, do that.
Equinox, because at the equinox time the
Mm,
season changes,
mm.
right? So that is the right time because you are going from winter to summer, summer to winter.
Yeah,
So you are rebooting your system. It's a perfect time.
yeah. I'm with you. I like that angle of doing it at the right time
Yeah,
to
yeah.
maximize the
and
benefits. Mhm.
and even in semen retention
Mm.
there is a moon connection.
Oh, tell us more.
uh,
Mm,
yeah, it is in Christ consciousness somewhere I have heard that
mm,
the day when you are born,
mm,
at that time when you are, what was your sun sign,
mm,
astronomical sun sign,
mm.
right? That day when moon enters there, that is the day you should do semen retention.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise not required.
Ah, interesting. I'll look into that. That sounds
Yeah.
interesting.
And I suggest you, because you have said wet dreaming and all many times, right?
Yeah, I do. I get wet dreams
Yeah.
still.
Yeah.
Mm, mm,
So my point is, I maintain a no fab general. Actually, I don't force myself for semen retention. As I said, I
mm,
always prefer centered path. So I
mm,
don't force semen retention, and
mm.
I not even not do, and I not even do. I try to balance.
Yeah.
So what I do is, I write a record of whenever I broke my semen retention, right?
Mm,
And
mm,
try to see it yearly.
mm.
So mostly it will be around that day that
Oh,
you broke your,
that's interesting observation. Yeah. So not coincidence then. It's
yeah,
specific due to the timings. Hmm.
yeah. That day you should be more conscious about semen retention. Rest
Mm,
of the day it will be very natural.
mm,
That
mm,
one particular day,
mm.
or 2 days before or 2 days after, you focus on semen retention. For example, do not do any activity which can provoke you. Even your testicle massaging, right, can
Yeah.
provoke you,
Yeah, it can. Yeah.
right?
Arouses you.
So
Mhm.
on that day you don't do that.
Mm, mm. Yeah,
That is
I'm
one
here.
point. Yeah,
Mhm,
yeah. There are
yeah.
many techniques I have found,
Mhm,
but this 1 hour is very less. So
mm,
about that coming back, right? Coming back point.
mm,
I have n number of techniques, and even in meditation, daily I found new technique and I forget it.
mm.
But
Interesting. Mm,
so every day try a new innovative idea.
yeah, that's a
But
good
somehow,
advice. Yeah, try new things every day.
yeah, try
Mm,
new thing every day. Even in your meditation, that momentary period in which
mm,
you enter from thinking
mm,
to stillness,
mhm.
you try different method of coming back.
Yeah, really good advice. That I like that. Try things you won't know until you tried and experimented, and if you do everything
Yeah,
that's something different instead of doing what everyone else tells
yeah,
you, which is cool. So you'll learn more by doing your own
yeah,
experiments than being dogmatic. Because
exactly.
even Gonke, like you said earlier, he's a great guy, but
Yeah.
you're saying that you found things different to him, even though that's interesting. It's your own experiments. So yeah.
Yeah. So like many people in your community who are doing lot of breatharians or
Mm,
fruitarians or all those kind of things, if
mm.
I tell them, right, to eat, they will get they will become very aggressive. No, 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 I will not eat.
Yeah, yeah.
You understand,
Mhm,
right? It's not recommended.
mm,
The point is being in light is not important.
mm.
How you came from darkness to light is more important.
Yeah. Okay.
right? So
Mm,
if you realize that this is protecting me,
mm,
right, then always being in that state,
mm,
you will forget the darkness.
mm. You don't want to forget the
So
darkness. We don't want to,
yeah,
right?
go. So no, darkness is also equally important to light. Light is of
Yeah.
no use.
Yeah.
More important is how you remember to come from darkness to light and light to darkness. Both are important.
Oh, so agree with that message. Yeah, because sometimes I get caught up in the idea that I always have to be doing so much. But when I don't, and when I do more balanced stuff, like you said, and go back down a little bit, I remind myself, oh, yeah, yeah, I get more lessons when
Yeah,
more
yeah,
balanced, when I balance
yeah,
myself. Very true.
yeah. Even if you learn something, right,
Mm,
forget it,
mm,
and one day it will pop up as if
yeah.
it is your idea,
Yeah. Mm,
right? So that is the importance of darkness, because when you die in
mm.
next birth, you are not going to remember your urine therapy, you are not going to remember your
No.
semen,
Yeah.
everything you are going to forget. So you
Yep.
will start at one point, right? So
Yep.
that's why practice
Mm.
forgetting everything and restarting as if it is your idea.
Yeah, and it's like a beginner. Be a beginner at everything you do. Don't get stuck in I'm an expert, because then you don't learn anything and you become arrogant.
Yeah,
And yeah, I 100% resonate with what you're saying. It's very powerful.
yeah.
Mm,
So that is the most important message to everyone in this community, because
mm.
they are mostly all the peoples are coming into this kind of activities because they have suffered,
Yes, true.
right?
Mm,
And
mm,
because they are suffered and they have found this as a solution,
mm.
now they are sticking to it. That is not good.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
They should
Yeah. Hmm.
they should go back and come back, go back and come back and master this going and coming rather than being in the light.
Yeah, I love that message, and I can hear that, and I resonate strongly with what you just said there. It's very powerful, and I'm sure a lot of people will too. So, on that note,
Yeah,
Sachin, thank you for that last message, and I appreciate you being with us today. Thank you for being on my Facebook and commenting and supporting the community and doing breath work with me,
yeah,
and your information today has been phenomenal, and I'm happy to share it with people because now we have a deeper understanding of who you are. Because I love these
yeah,
videos. People really understand your knowledge and your mastery now. So, thank you very much.
yeah. I welcome you to India, and
Oh, thanks.
give
Yes.
me give me opportunity to become your host when you come to India.
Absolutely. When you come to England, you're more than welcome to come here. And when I come to India, and
Yeah,
it's going to be soon, actually, next couple of years,
yeah,
definitely,
yeah,
because it's my spiritual home. My ancestors, my great granddad's Indian,
yeah.
so I will come and I'd love to visit you and stay at your place if that's possible. So yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And keep
Right.
it and keep up the good work you are doing. What you are doing is very important. I
Oh, thank
cannot
you.
do,
Thank you.
but yeah, because of you, I
Mhm.
have an opportunity to put my words, and some people can understand it.
Thank you.
So
Yes.
your
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
your, your being
Mm.
Harry is more important.
Yeah, being is more important than doing sometimes. So thank you very much for everything, and I will continue with Vipassana. I'm dedicated to that, so I'll be going. I'm doing one in March with a few people. I'm going to do it twice a year, I think, and I'll be talking a lot more about that, Sachin. And I will try and get to the level that you've explained, and hopefully get to that proficiency that as you continue. We didn't actually touch base that you're doing Vipassana every day, don't you? 3 hours daily, which is pretty inspirational too. It's very inspirational.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
It's all right. Okay, guys, this was Holistic Health with Harry with Sachin Sharma. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. Bye bye.